How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have a familiar face, kind of, and he can say his name.
Yeah,
and what he
my
does.
name's Cory Wells, and I play songs.
Awesome. So, Cory, as a singer-songwriter, I have many of those on. So, how did you start out doing music? What drawed you to become a solo artist and things of that nature?
I started playing guitar when I was like 10
Okay,
years
cool.
old,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It was weird. I started playing on acoustic, and I hated it because
wow.
I loved like Metallica
Oh.
and stuff like that. And I'd play, and I'm like, man, this doesn't sound anything like this. I suck at this. And so I played electric guitar, and I grew up playing like metal and hardcore and like all that stuff. And then I don't know. It just, when I was like 15, I wrote my first acoustic song, and I was like, man, this is kind of like what I want to do. And it just took me a lot of years to figure out exactly how I wanted to do it. And then within the last like 2 years, I really was like, okay, this is it. This is how I'm gonna make this happen.
That's cool, because I feel like even with the stuff that you have posted recently, you get that sort of metal, that hardcore vibe, even though it's not heavy.
Yeah.
You get that sort of flavoring because it's I know now I have more of a background to how you do stuff, so it's okay, now it makes more sense
Yeah.
where you come from.
There's
and stuff like
definitely
that.
some influence of it in there.
That's awesome. Next question, Cory. Since you've been on tour with Ryan Key and stuff like that, what are some favorite venues you like to play at, or even cities that you visit so far?
Well, man, we're pretty early on in,
I was gonna say,
in the tour. I think this is the fifth show.
Okay.
Yesterday in Brooklyn was super awesome turnout, super great show. Dude, honestly, I think Brooklyn is the favorite so
Yeah,
far.
so far? Okay.
The days, even though we're so early on in this, the
Yeah.
days all bleed together.
I'm sure.
I don't know what day it is today. Orlando, Florida.
Orlando is cool? Okay.
Was awesome. Orlando was awesome. Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of kids show up, and it's cool because I never played in any of these places, so it's just a
yeah.
crazy thing for kids to show up and know the words and sing along. And I've never been there before. It's pretty sweet.
That's awesome. Well, my next question, to kind of follow up the places that you've been so far, what was the last show that you attended that you didn't play?
The last show I attended that I didn't play. Oh man, I've been so busy with my stuff.
I'm really making you think now.
No, yeah, for sure. Man, the last one that I big show that
Okay.
I really remember
Okay.
going to was, honestly, I think it's so long ago, is that Modest Mouse and Brand New tour.
Oh, wow. That was a while
That's
ago.
the last
Yeah.
one. That's the first one that comes to mind. I know I've been to more, but they haven't been that monumental. But that one was pretty sweet.
That was the last one you can remember. I'll
That's
give
the
you
last
that.
one I can remember. I've been working on a ton of music for a long time. I
So-
haven't had a whole lot of time to do much.
Gotta keep your nose to the grindstone.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get it. Next question, Cory. Probably the most important one. What are some of your musical influences? Who do you draw from?
Oh man, I mean, like you said, there's a lot of the metal and hardcore influence in
Correct,
there.
yeah.
I definitely from that aspect of I guess the spectrum. I take from Killing the Dream and Verse.
Oh,
and
nice.
bands like
Okay,
that.
yeah.
That kind of just how could you do this to me type of vibe, and just that aggression that comes from it. But on the other side of the spectrum, I mean, I pull a lot from artists like Johnny Cash and James Taylor, and of course like Dashboard Confessional and Frank Turner, Taking Back Sunday, that whole scene.
The emo sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
the emo scene, yeah.
That's awesome, because I can definitely hear, again, like we were talking about earlier, the heavy aspect of what you write, and kind of the lyrical, not physical heaviness, but lyrical heaviness of
Yeah.
what you write about. And then also musicality wise, it's okay, I get that sort of emo vibe, but also there's a little bit of heavy, and then it's on an acoustic guitar, which is totally left field. But I definitely dig it. And then I had talked about earlier when we were off camera, Dreambound was the first
Yeah.
instance of when I found out about your music, and I'm this guy's gonna be the next guy to be out. So
Yeah, the Dreambound was a really cool thing. He had just Manny, who runs it over there, had just reached out to me, and I knew who they were because my buddies in Movements had their first video
Okay.
put out through Dreambound.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew who they were, and it did wonders for them. And then he had hit me up, and then yeah, we ended up, letting him, kind of co-release the first music video. But it's been cool to see how loyal people have been, because like, dude, I mean, literally, like, we've gotten since that video that's like 10K subscribers
That's great.
on YouTube,
Awesome.
and our video views far surpass like the Dreambound ones,
Oh,
which
wow.
is like I just thought would never happen. So it's really cool that that people are loyal in that sense.
Well, I mean, if you got a killer song and you got like good writing behind it and a good platform to be on, then I feel like people are gonna find out about it. I mean, that's how I found out about your music, so that's definitely awesome. But next question, Cory, a fun one. You've been on the road a little bit, so there's got to be some bands that you've been jamming. So who's on your Spotify?
Oh man, Alex in Selfish Things doesn't let anybody drive, so he's in control of the radio most times. But on the way into New York, we were listening to Frank Sinatra, which was
okay.
sweet.
Well, that
We've been jamming some TLC.
interesting.
Man, just like a ton of like everything, but those are the two that come to mind right now. As we were definitely jamming Frank Sinatra. We were listening to like some show tunes today. We were listening to
Interesting.
like Wicked, like the musical. We were listening to kind of out there stuff.
Yeah.
Not stuff you would think.
That was not the stuff that I was thinking
Yeah.
about, but
And a lot of podcasts.
okay. There's definitely no Scrubs, but
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
anyway, next question, Cory. Another fun one. If you could pick a song to cover, what would it be?
A song to cover. I don't really do a whole lot of covers. Man, that's a tough question. I think I would do a Johnny Cash song.
Ooh, okay.
I think would be sweet.
Okay. Anyone in particular?
Probably. He has a song called "There You Go"
Okay.
that I really really like a lot. It's really sad. It's like I feel like he's like the originator of like the just
Sad music.
super sad music. Like his first record is just like, oh man, it's just a train wreck.
So it fits perfectly. I feel like you guys parallel each other.
Yeah,
So it could happen.
yeah.
It could definitely.
Love me some Johnny Cash.
I could hear that. I could definitely see you doing that. But another fun one, Cory. Favorite food to eat?
Dude, that's an easy one. It's gonna be ramen for
Ooh,
sure.
okay.
It's gonna be like Hakata ramen.
Okay.
Is
Wow,
where
very
it's
specific.
at. Yeah, that's where it's at. I got a place at home called Shinsengumi.
Okay.
And it's just like, dude, I've been going there like 2 times a week for like at least 5 years. It's just like the best. Like no matter what day of the week it is, what time of day it is, it's like an hour and a half wait.
That's nuts.
Like it's just. I have friends that have been like all over Japan, and they're like, "This is my favorite ramen."
That's nuts. That's
Yeah,
cool.
So,
Well,
that's an easy one.
He should give you VIP status at this point, because you've been a loyal customer.
Yeah, they actually just introduced like the Yelp thing where you could put your name in ahead of time after like 5 years of doing it, and it's been amazing.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Still wait though.
You
But
got
still wait.
you got the loopholes, so
Oh, yeah.
I like that. Next question, Cory. If you could pick somebody to collaborate with, whether it be a guest vocalist on your next record or a producer you'd like to work with, who would it be?
Oh man, producer, dude, I would love to work with like Aaron Marsh from
Ooh,
Copeland.
Yeah.
Would be huge. I'm a big Copeland fan.
Same.
Or, I actually just did get to like accomplish a pretty lifelong dream is when I was in Nashville, I was working on some new music, and I just got to work with Chris Carrabba from
Oh,
Dashboard,
nice. Awesome.
which was like,
I'm sure that must have been.
it's just like crazy to me. Like I just never in a million years thought that would happen, and here it is. So yeah, that was. I feel like I've kind of accomplished a pretty big goal there.
There you go. Awesome. And is there any like guest vocalists that you would like to work with too?
Honestly, Alex from Selfish Things
Okay,
is so
cool.
awesome. It would be really, really cool. We've been talking about like writing a song like together, like while we're on the road.
You should.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're tour vanning it with them, then
Yep.
I feel like that's a high possibility.
Yeah, that's probably definitely gonna happen. So
Awesome. Next question, Cory. You play guitar, you sing, but if there was another musical instrument that you could be proficient at, what would it be?
oh man, it would be piano.
Ooh, okay.
Which I understand is fairly easier to learn than guitar. Alex plays piano, so I've been talking to him about having him show me a thing or two. But Yeah, piano. My little sister plays piano too. We have a piano at home, and she kills it. And I've just always like, piano sounds so sad.
Oh, it's awesome.
I just
It's great.
I would love to be able to play piano.
I feel like it would just add to kind of your moniker of
Yeah.
what you're doing now, so like it would totally work out.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, my next question, Cory, as you could tell on my denim jacket that's off camera now, I'm a huge nerd, so I always love asking this question. If you could be a video game character, who would you be?
Oh, dude, if I could be a video game character, I would be Commander Shepard from the Mass Effect series.
Ooh, okay.
For sure. Yeah, I'm also a huge nerd. I'm wearing like a Naruto.
I know,
hat
I
right
saw.
now. Yeah, huge nerd. Commander Shepard is either that or like Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid.
Ooh, that's another
good one.
primo answer I got going down there.
Oh yeah.
I like almost wore a Naruto shirt my girlfriend gave me for my birthday, and I was like, I don't know, like who likes that stuff? And then
I do.
I was like, I should have.
I do.
Next time.
I've had so many people comment on my hat. This was like a Target ad on Facebook that like where they look through your Google
Yes.
search and they're just like, hey, you like this stuff.
Here,
and
buy
I was
this.
just like, I'm gonna buy this.
That's how I feel too. So they do that with me with like Pokemon stuff.
Yeah,
So
I've ordered like 2 Dragon Ball Z figures since I've been on tour, out of boredom.
awesome. Well, if you have any Dragon Ball Z figures, give them to Cory because I'm sure he'd love
I
it.
will take them.
But my next question, getting back into the music stuff, if you could compile a dream tour, which you would be on, who would you have with you?
Oh man, I think it would be really cool to go out with my buddies in Movements, and then some new friends that I just made on this run with 4 Year Strong called Hot Mulligan.
Oh, they're awesome.
Like,
yeah.
I'd heard their name like everywhere and never listened to them. Got to meet them and see them play, and they're just incredible. I would love to play with them and my buddies in Movements. I think would be really cool.
Awesome. 3-band bill. I'm about that. Awesome. Next question, Cory. To kind of follow up the dream tour, in your opinion, who puts on a great live show?
Who puts on a great live show? Honestly, man, Ryan Key is like one of the best live shows I've seen in a while. He's it's pretty crazy just to hear like the renditions he does of Yellow Card songs.
Oh, dude.
Is it's like the little kid in me is just freaking out like every night. Like, there's not a single night where like he's like started playing Ocean Avenue and I've been like, no, I'm not gonna watch tonight.
And then you're like,
yeah, I have to go see that.
you have to get hyped about it
every day.
I feel like I'm gonna shed a little tear because I did see them before, but like it's gonna be cool to see him do it like in just like an acoustic fashion of like just him by himself.
Dude, and he plays a lot of songs that that Yellow Card actually never played live.
Oh, that's cool.
So you get to hear a lot of songs for the first time live.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, my next question, Cory, another fun one. Favorite TV show, favorite movie?
Favorite TV show. As far as like, I really love Archer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Is a good one. I'm gonna go with Archer.
Okay,
for a TV show.
okay.
And favorite movie is probably Across the Universe.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I don't know why. I just love that movie.
It's a great visual.
I have like a poster of it in my room and I love it. But if it's honestly a tie between like Across the Universe and Ong Bak the Thai Warrior.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. That's sick. I'm about
Yeah.
that. Awesome. Next question, Cory. If you're trapped on a desert island for the next month and there was one album that you could bring with you, what album would it be?
One album?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Back to front.
That's so hard. Probably this record called We Like It Here.
Okay.
By a group called Snarky Puppy.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're
No,
amazing.
I think I could listen to that for quite some time before I got sick of it.
Yeah, they're just like musical animals.
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
Oh, yeah.
it's awesome.
All recorded in front of like a live audience.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy to me.
I would love to like do one of those things
Oh,
where
yeah.
I'm like just sitting there and just like my eyes are just like, oh man, this is nuts.
Yeah.
But lastly, Cory, tell them about you. First of all, tell them where they can find you on social media and anything
man.
coming up.
I'm on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter mostly. Music is all on all the internets, everywhere you would find it. Spotify, YouTube, Google Play, Amazon, everywhere. Yeah, and I just put out two new songs, Patience and Lost, which I'm playing one of them on this tour.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
yeah, should come out and
Awesome. Corey, you got any? Do you have like? I know you were talking about you were in the studio with Chris. Is there any full length or EP or
Yeah,
things in the
yeah.
works?
So we're working on a full length record.
Okay, awesome.
I just spent a bunch of time in Nashville before this tour started, so I've actually been away from home a little longer than everybody else here. But yeah, I was there for like 10 days working on music, and that's the plan, is to release a full length by like the end of this year.
Awesome.
At latest. So
Awesome. Well, go check out Cory Wells. Links are in the description where you can find out about him on social media. Honestly, truly, go check out his music. It's really like heartfelt, and like, obviously sad, but it has this sort of like great emotion to it. And I feel like a lot of like acoustic artists have that sort of not issue, but it's hard to connect. So I felt like there was just a connection with what you do, and so definitely go check out his stuff. And if you enjoyed this interview, share it, like it, subscribe. It goes a long way. And thanks again to Cory for coming on.
thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com, and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.